Me. What's up, Doc? And a warm welcome from your beloved wisecracking show host. Thank you. You know, folks, there's something funny going on with tonight's guest star. What a maroon, isn't he? I bet even the authorities seem to be having issues with our guest, too. Why'd they even caught him trying to rob a MASH Donald's? How do you like that? As expected, he has a very short temper and thinks he can outsmart any rabbit to a new level. But we all know that's not going to happen. Now, we better stop all this babbling, or I'll be here all day. Now put your hands together for Yosemite Sam.
Well, at least nobody around here is hollering for the authorities, that's for sure.
Yep. So, it says that you're that angry old bandit from the Old West. Is that true?
Don't pretend you don't know me, Rabbit. Why, everybody knows Yosemite Sam, the roughest, toughest hombre who will force a bartender to give up their collection of all the Billy beer they can drink.
I can see that. But on a side note, as your show host, I have a little gift I want to present you with. Why don't you open it, Doc?
Boy, that was a dirty trick you pulled off right there. Why, I might even have your talk show license suspended.
Now, just a minute, Doc. Whatever happens in Las Vegas, stays in Las Vegas.
Now keep them eyes on me while I'm speaking to you, you good-for-nothing...
Up. Take it easy there, Sammy. We don't want to get too aggressive, now do we?
So, you want to be funny, huh? Alrighty then. What do you get when the line gets crossed by a crazy, long-eared, buck-toothed, backstabbing gray rabbit who angers this old hombre? Well, I'll tell you what you get. You get what you deserve, Varmint. Get your fluffy tail back here, Rabbit! You hear me? I'm talking to you! Get back here!
You've been saying that for almost a century now. How convenient of me to phone the authorities. Otherwise, I would have got my goose cooked.
Take him away, men.
So long, Sammy. I'll see you in St. Louis. Gosh, ain't I a stinker?
Halloween greetings, Mr. Duck. Quite a delightful night, isn't it? Make sure to watch out for suspicious characters, Mr. Duck. Things can turn out to be quite spooky, if you know what I mean.
Looks like you better watch out, Massachusetts, because these Sanderson sisters have returned. And we're getting better at this every year. Indeed, Sarah. And this time, there will be nobody to stop us from plotting our revenge on those less fortunate than us. What is it, Mary? I smell children. Children, oh huzzah! Huh? I don't understand it. I see a child, but I don't smell it. Why, this one dresses funny. Isn't it obvious, you stooge? It's because he's a duck. Now, tell me, my fine feathered friend, what is your name? Donald. I'm sorry, I cannot understand you. One more time. I said Donald. Donald and Duck. Oh, Donald Duck! It makes perfect sense now. Yes, Sarah, indeed. Now that we've got that out of the way, tell me, Donald, what do you want? Now just what kind of confounded message is that? What? Placing the Sanderson sisters under arrest? Why, don't make us laugh, Mr. Duck. Why, you have no idea that it's been centuries since our last return. Clearly. And now it is time to spread all the spooks and spirits on Hallows Eve, our favorite time of year. Well, Winnie, you did remember what happened on our last Halloween, did you? We turned to dust. Dust, 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 dust. That's good. We make you nervous. You make us feel nervous.
You make me precious nervous.
Oh, yeah? Well, you make us sick.
You make me precious sick.
Well, you make us 3 times as sick as you.
You make me ill.
Twice as ill.
Oh, sure.
Happy Halloween, Duck! Now, my sisters, we must fly into the sky! Sisters, we must keep the door barricaded until that pesky duck is out of our hair. Capiche? I suppose so, Winnie. Aye, aye. Girls, do you think he's out of the picture? Well. Look who's come crawling back to us. The squabbling little duck who's out for revenge. Perhaps it's time for a little witchcraft that wouldn't hurt anybody. But it will hurt the duck.
We'll be right back with more Big Bang Theory on the TBS Superstation.
Tired of the same old dishes that you prepare in your own kitchen? Then come on down to Angry Benson's Cooking Competition! Angry Benson's Cooking Competition. This year I will figure out who has the best dish or I'll go crazy! Benson's Angry! Yes, sirree. Last year was a complete bust. Wooden stew? Oh, sure. I'm sure lots of people's taste buds won't feel anything after the taste of wooden splinters, or what about this one? Cockroach chili? No thank you, buddy. Now, whoever creates the best dish for me to taste will win $1,000! Hey! Get those numbers out of my face! So you come on down to Angry Benson's cooking competition right now, or you're fired! Benson is real mad. Don't bring your kids.
Now this is one television program that I gotta see. Oh, Bugsy! Bugsy Bunny! Oh, brother. Here comes trouble. What's up, Doc? Why would you take a gander at this? 2 tickets to a competition, and right out of the gate I thought about you, Bugsy pal. Oh, boy. So what do you say? Let's get going. Sorry, Daffy, but no thanks. I've got this 10-episode television series to get through on HBO Max. Porky recommended it. He thought that the plot was quite intriguing and the characters have their funny moments, some of which even got celebrity cast members like Joey Turner, William Grubb, and even Tim Allen. Oh boy. Very well, but remember, you twisted my arm. So let me get this straight, Daffy. You're telling me I was dragged all the way to Benson's Park, basically for the sake of a family recipe cook-off?
Hey there, all you kooky chefs out there. Welcome to Angry Benson's cooking competition. Contestants, ready your ingredients so we can start the show. Otherwise, Benson might be seething with rage.
You know, I wonder what's taking that screwball duck so long. Whew. I made it. Well, can somebody at least offer me a grill so I can cook? Now that's the real knee slapper right there. But in all honesty, though, this is ridiculous!
Alright, boys, here's how things are gonna go down. When me and Rigby say ready, set, go, the both of you start fixing up your own family recipes like there's no tomorrow. And make sure that the family recipes are well prepared as much as you can before the timer runs out. You got that?
Sure thing, Doc. Whatever you say.
Well, in that case, get ready, get set, go!
A meal fit for a king, I shall say. Trouble is, this doesn't seem, well, very healthy to me. Don't worry about it, Buster. I'm sure the judge will like my family secret recipe. Speak of the devil.
Now this seems very convincing. Mind if I have a taste?
What the heck?
Wow. Now that was amazing. Who knew you came up with a family secret recipe like this? Now I gotta say, I'm impressed. Well, I think we all know who the winner is. Congratulations, Mr. Bunny.
You're despicable.
The Southeastern Railway is a very special place to be. It contains a delightful town, clean stations, and of course, cartoon trains. And they go by the names of Tombo, Presley, and Jimbo. Tombo takes passengers with Alexis and Clarissa. Presley takes the goods trains. And Jimbo carries the Wild Southeastern. One day, Tombo was parked in a siding when he noticed that Jimbo and Presley were feeling hot and bothered. Hey, what's going on there, you two? You don't seem very happy today. Oh, Tombo, did you see how many freight trucks I had to take today? I swear, if I see one more goods, I'll be sure to go ballistic. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Presley. Hey, what about you, Jimbo? Oh, everything's all hunky-dory. Except maybe that I took a heavy express that I almost broke my coupling. Oh, right. Guess I didn't think about that sooner, didn't I? Well, I'll just go tell the skinny controller about your dilemmas. Surely he can get new engines to help you. Good luck. Sir? It's me, Tombo. Yes, Tombo? I have brought some new engines to help Presley and Jimbo. Huh? How did you know? It turns out that only 3 engines weren't enough. But nevertheless, Tombo, I would like to introduce to you Gorford, Humphrey, and Alfred. Hello there. My name is Tombo. It's quite a delight to meet you.
Indeed, little one. Me, Humphrey, and Alfred have been sent here to help, Joe and, Peppy, I believe.
Actually, their names are Presley and Jimbo.
Yeah, turns out that only one of us isn't very good with names. Anyways, where are they?
I think in about, 0 seconds. Jimbo and Presley were slowly approaching towards the new arrivals. They were gasping for air, more specifically Jimbo, who was carrying yet another heavy express train, while Presley was straining with yet another heavy goods. Hey, Tombo, are those the new engines? Indeed, Jimbo. I would like to introduce to you Gorford, Humphrey, and Alfred. Glad to make your acquaintances. Usually, steam engines don't require as much help as the next one. Ding, ding! Give the old engine a prize! Why, we don't need any help. Why, we can be really useful ourselves without big bossy engines like you. Right, Presley? Right, Jimbo. Why, we don't need any help, of course. Why, that would be disclosable of our noble principles. Right, best be off. Cheerio. Tombo, help me. Jimbo has gone cuckoo in the head over the express. No problem, Presley. I think an idea just flew into my funnel. Jimbo was straining on with the express, but he was too frustrated to give a rat's hat. Until eventually... Yes! I think I've made it over the top. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe now I do need some help. Okay, I definitely need some help. Ah! Luckily, no one was hurt, but poor Jimbo was feeling rather silly. Eventually, Gorford caught up and saw the accident.
Jimbo, what has happened here?
Oh, hello, Gorford. I was just enjoying the nice oxygen. What does it look like I'm doing?
Will you apologize for what you just said earlier?
Oh, yeah? Well, make me.
Well, if you say so, I'll just be on my way then.
Wait a minute. I'm really sorry for what I said earlier. Now can you help me back on the rails again?
Apology accepted, Jimbo. Humphrey will be coming with a spare truck so you can be repaired.
And so it was arranged. Gorford took the heavy express for Jimbo, whilst Humphrey and Alfred took the heavy goods for Presley. Jimbo doesn't mind working with bigger engines now. He knows that the best way to keep production going is to not be stressed out, but to ask those in need of help and to have a nice breather after the day's work is over. And so, but I mustn't say no more or I'll spoil the next story.
Now listen, you cat. These pies are for some very important people. I don't want anything bad to happen to these pies. Got that? Remember, I don't want anything bad to happen to these pies. How's it going with those? Pies.
All right, girls, this battle may not be easy, but we must defeat the purple vixen in one piece so we can appreciate it. So, are you with me? Oh, you bet we are.
And we can help you too.
Who are you?
Ah yes, allow me to introduce ourselves. My name is Oxfordus Pax. And alongside me are Motor Muscle and Thunder Beetle. Together, we are the BattleBots, defenders of planet Earth.
Okay, so why are you here, actually?
Why are we here? Well, allow us to explain, young child. Our mission in life is to protect the galaxy, planets, and people from the evil danger drones, led by the notorious Moodytron.
If the danger drones come to Earth unexpectedly, they'll start transforming Earth machines and start building a new army.
So it's up to the three of us, naturally, to keep planet Earth in safe hands and to make sure that the danger drones are rendered quickly obsolete.
Precisely.
Look, fellas, I really appreciate your honesty of needing our help, but this is kind of a superhero's job, don't you think?
Au contraire, my friends. It turns out that you seem to be in a bit of a pickle with your arch enemies, so we, the BattleBots, thought that maybe we could lend you a helping hand.
As a matter of fact, step aside, boys. I'll take it from here.
would you look at that? A shooting star. Perhaps one of these days my wishes will come true.
Wow, what a convenient yet climatic way to defeat your own enemies. I'll say. Hey, thanks for helping us get rid of that purple palooka. We couldn't have done it without you.
Anytime, Viva and friends. And remember, if you need any help, just give us a call.
Yes, that's right. We, the three bears. Paulson Bear, Lewis Bear, and Bryson Bear. Secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons. That's right. Toons, ne'er-do-wells that get away with anything, seemingly unbound by the laws of physics and able to recover from things that many people would never weather. But this week, we find out what happens when the ability to beat the laws of physics and the laws of the land go to your head. Leroy Lion, Benny Bobcat, Sidney Snake, Fonzo Fox. Today, they were a stabilizing force, ever vigilant, always watching. Their presence kept a whole nation of Toons walking the line of Toon law. But this week, we find out what happens when those who toe the line step over it, when the watchers go bad, who watches them. A single recording marked the beginning of the end of this band of once stunning lawmen.
You think we don't know what you're up to? You bunch of vermin-spreading rodents!
You are pirating unlicensed acorns. That is not the behavior for a future king.
Come on, guys. We were just saving them for winter.
Oh yeah? We know all about your storage.
What follows was not pretty. And no, we are not going to show the violence to you. So instead, enter Judge Ernie Faust, who made a decision that blew everything to heck.
I believe 2 criminal rodents have made a poor representation to all the officers involved. And seeing as how Toons have no enumerated rights in the U.S. Constitution, I exonerate the defendants from all charges.
Sanzio and Sansum desperately pleaded for a call, but the fires of the enraged citizens began to spread to the streets. That is, until an emergency federal trial was convened. With a new judge presiding, the 2 rodents' rights were found to have been way out of line, and they were awarded a whopping 1,000 acorns, peanuts, and corn nuts. Some economists are still trying to figure out how to measure. The verdict shot the 2 squirrels right back into the high life. The officers, however, were not so lucky. Now convicted federal felons, they were discharged from the force and forced to take whatever jobs they can find to survive. Only Fonzo Fox kept his hands in police-related work. Now, as secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons, we now go live on the scene to see what our special guest star's problem could be.
I just want to forget the past. I never want to see those blasted rodents again. As you can see, I'm a PI now. That's private investigator in case you don't remember. Now the minute that I start snooping around the place hoping to get a great picture, the internet is going to be flooded with articles. Nothing weird so far. What in God's name are those 2 squirrels doing there?
Okay, that's disturbing.
Poetic justice, perhaps, and Sanzio and Sansum have learned an important lesson. For worn-out tunes, crime just may be their ticket back to the top, if they're willing to put up with some confrontation on the way up. Another case closed on the files of the Three Bears.